Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome to Energize Live. This is where we make magic in the morning. And for the next little bit, we're going to have some conversations. We're going to make some magical morning cocktail and all the things. Listen, I'm putting on another sweatshirt. I was going to do my workout early and do Energize Live later. And then I woke up and right now in Windermere, Florida, it's like 37 degrees. Let me check. Hold on, let me check my watch here. It's 37 degrees right now. Now, granted, today's supposed to be 67, and by Wednesday, we're back to 80. Yes, I know that. No one feels sorry. There's a little small violin playing, I know, because it's cold. However, that means the gym is cold, right? So I just turned the space heater on out in the gym. I turned it on when I woke up this morning, when I got up this morning. So it's been running for a little bit. And I decided, let's just do Energize Live now. And we're going to give the gym a little bit of time to warm up with the space heater. We're going to make some Energize. And if you missed Energize Live yesterday, haven't had a chance to go back, listen to it, or watch it, then you're going to catch the big announcement this morning too. So good morning, good morning. So glad you're here. It is freaking cold. It's freaking cold, isn't it? Meet me in the morning. I don't know what your name is, but it's cold. And I can't with this. And listen, if you think your blood doesn't thin out, like, it's just so crazy. But my husband's always like, calm down. Calm down. You're going to get a few days of like cold and you're going to be fine. I'm like, you're right. I despise the cold so much that even when it drops to like, even when it's in the 60s, I'm like, this is a little chilly for me. So maybe I actually need to move to, I don't even know where, like Jamaica or something like that. Yeah, 41 degrees in Port St. Lucie. It is funny because I saw that my husband turned the heat down to like 69 overnight. I'm like, no, we need that heat up. I need it up, I need it going, I need my space heater, I need all the things. So, and I know that it's so silly given that I came from a place where it's probably minus degree somewhere, but your blood thins out very, very quickly, very quickly. So I made a big announcement yesterday on Energize Live. We did Sunday morning Energize Live sort of randomly, and I didn't know if I was going to do one this morning because we did one yesterday, but I wanted to make sure that everyone heard all the announcements and stuff. Tim, you're driving to Disney right now and you're watching Energize Live. Well, I love being part of your Disney morning. I really love that. Lucy says it's minus 11 in Niagara Falls. What? Minus 11, 17 degrees. See, I know, you cannot feel sorry for people who live in Florida and it's cold, but everything is relative. Everything is relative, right? So it is cold. It just is. Everything is relative. And if you're going to Disney today, it is going to get much more. It's going to get to 67, I think, today. So it's going to warm up by like 30 degrees, and it's probably going to be gorgeous. And I will tell you that the past 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, visually beautiful. Not a cloud in the sky. The sky was just this gorgeous blue, super sunny. They're just cold. And I'm just not here for that. So I am making my magical morning cocktail. And that is my, you could call it a pre-workout, which is what it is. You could call it a pre-workout. But it's really, for me, this cocktail that I make in the morning is really my morning trigger. It's really the situation, the routine, the drink that I make, that yes, I'm going to go work out. Yes, I am. Before I do that, though, I'm going to do my compass planner and do a little manifesting, visualization. Say that 5 times fast. Visualization. First, so what my morning cocktail really does is give me energy, focus, and clarity. And yes, it's a pre-workout, but it's also, for me, it's my morning trigger. It's my morning cocktail. It's the thing that to me says, okay, morning has started. Okay, listen, meet me in the morning. I can't have conversations with you more because I don't know your name. So we haven't had that conversation for a while on Energize Live, but it's really important that it is your name. Oh my gosh, we just had this conversation. I was leading a work hour for some of my business partners on Saturday morning where we were working together, and someone was kind of talking about conversation that she had that she sends and calling people by something other than their name. And we had this conversation about how often women get called something other than their name, like sweetie or honey or something like that. I'm like, you have a name, use it, and put boundaries around other people that they need to be using it too. You have a name. Have you ever been somewhere and someone's like called you sweetie or honey or something like that? You're like, So the only way we know your name is if you're using your name here, especially on social media. Someone just said, what am I putting in my magical morning cocktail? I actually have done a reel on that. I did a reel on that with my complete recipe. So go check that out. Go find that in my reels with my complete recipe on my magical morning cocktail. But I will tell you the key is this. I have 2 new frothers. I'm not bringing them out yet. You're going to have to wait to see them. I have 2 new frothers. This is the key. This is the key. Literally, I should have my own frother business. This is the key. And lots of ice. Those are the 2 keys to my magical morning cocktail. So let's talk about, because I don't want to keep you here forever. It's Monday morning. You got things to do. You got a life to go create on purpose with purpose. I just want to tell you about this announcement so that we can all kind of be on the same page. We can all kind of be on the same page. I just did is anyone feeling this? I am a squirrel with my thoughts sometimes. Is anyone feeling this? Does anyone feel like, okay, it's a new year. Where's all the magic? Is anyone feeling that way? You're so funny. I know frothers change your life. Is anyone feeling like, okay, here's this brand new year, yay, new year. Okay, where's the magic? Like, where's the heavens parting and opening up, and where's all the magic? I'm just curious if anyone's sort of feeling that way, because what I think happens sometimes is we put all these expectations around a new year. Like it's gonna turn January and the heavens are gonna open up and the angels are gonna sing the hallelujah chorus and everything's gonna be new and different and cool, and all of a sudden all the habits that you've been wanting to have are just gonna magically fall into place, and all the things are gonna happen because it's a brand new year. I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you that you don't need a Monday, you don't need a new day, you don't need a new week, you don't need a new month, and you don't need a new year to make that happen. You don't need if you're feeling that way, you likely need something in your life to help support you. If that's the case, then you and I need to have a conversation. But you don't need a new day, a new week, a new month, a new year. What you need is a decision. You just need a decision, and then you need some stuff in place to help support that decision. And of course, if you don't have that, then we should have a conversation, because I can help you with that. But you don't need a new day. You just need to make a decision, and then you need to align your habits. And that's the stuff that, my business partners and I, that we talk about on Sparta Nation. It's the stuff we talk about in the inner circle with my IG subscribers. That's the stuff that we talk about, is this aligning of habits with your goals and your dreams. And if you are looking for that community, if you're looking for something that's going to help support you in those habits and that change, if you're looking for that community that occasionally is going to sort of kick you in the bootay and remind you that you don't need any new day or new week, then you definitely need to join. You need to join me in my business. You need to join me in the inner circle, because those are the kinds of conversations that we have. Okay, before I make the announcement, let me take a drink of my Energize. See, now the day can really start. It's my trigger. It's my trigger for the day starting. I honestly don't understand people who do not have this in their life. And if you do not have this in your life, please message me today so we can get this in your life. Literally. Just get yourself. Now, I decant mine. That's the term. I decant mine and I put it in this cute little container because I want it to look cute on my shelf, but it's a canister. Okay, hold on. Well, I'm not even going to show it to you. I'm not going to show it to you. We're going to get you a canister of this magical morning cocktail, and you're going to give it a go, and you're going to, what you will do is message me going, how did I exist before this? And I'm going to say, I know. And then we're all going to go about our business. So if you don't have it in your life, please message me so that we can get it in your life because you need it and you need it right now. Okay, let's talk about this announcement. Was anyone on Energize Live with me yesterday when we talked about it? Was anyone there? You heard it. You already know what I'm going to say. You're like, I don't even care anymore, JV. I heard you say it yesterday. Well, if you were, do not spoil it for anyone else. Do not spoil it. It's a big announcement. Are you ready? You're not ready, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So a few years ago, I started a little situation called the Project 100 podcast. I started it a couple years ago, 2019, I think the end of 2019. And I think the end of 2019. I have to go back. We called it something else when we started it. It was something else. I can't even remember now what the original name was. Then we transitioned it to Project 100. I kind of leveled up the production value of it. I leveled up a lot of pieces of it. And so it's been going for about 2 or 3 years. I like it. I've really enjoyed the conversations that I have with it. And I have decided to put that podcast on pause for a little bit, which might seem interesting. I don't know that a lot of people do that. I don't know that a lot of people actually pause their podcast, but I am, because you don't have to create success in any way other than what feels good and right to you. And so we're going to put the Project podcast on pause for a little bit, because instead of the Project 100 podcast, I am investing that time and energy into my Instagram subscriber community, the Inner Circle. So I'm just taking that same time and energy and what we were creating for the podcast, and I'm putting it into the Inner Circle, my Instagram subscriber community. So it's a shift in energy and focus. Why? Well, number one, can I be really transparent with you? I'm going to be super, super, super transparent with you, okay? Because I think that I put out a ton of free content, and at some point I'm just putting out free content and I'm not valuing my time. And that's not fair to me. So we're making a shift. We're going to change that a little bit, where we'll still have Energize Live probably on Mondays for the world. It'll be for the world because we built a really awesome Energize Live community for the world. And then after that, I'm going to be focusing my time and my energy with my business partner team, Spartan Nation, and with my IG subscriber, Inner Circle. So if you feel connected and you want more, then you got a couple places to go. You can join me as a business partner, and that's to me, the best way, the only way, the most powerful way that you can create opportunities to say yes to your family is joining me in my business. If you're already in business and that's not the path for you, then you need to join me in the Inner Circle and become one of my IG subscribers, because that's where I'll be focusing my time and attention that would have gone to the podcast. It's going to go over there because those are my people, right? And we can do things like have conversations about what's in my pantry or how do I store my cups or any and all of those things. And it also, you know how sometimes we get like the random comments on here, like from like people, like even you'll see, you'll be like, who is that person? They're like randomly commenting or whatever. Yeah, I don't get that in the Inner Circle, right? That like we weed that out. So what's going to be interesting to me is who joins the Inner Circle. You know, who joins me as a business partner, who joins in the Inner Circle, and who doesn't. Because I think there's a lot of people who'll be like, I'll show up as long as you're free. Well, wow. Wow. I'll show up as long as you're free, but the minute that you put an actual value on your time and your energy and your knowledge, well, then I'm not showing up anymore. I think it's going to be really interesting to see who shows up in the inner circle. That's all I'm saying, because that's where I'm going to put my time and my energy, along with my team of business partners. So that was the big announcement. The Project 100 podcast is on pause. So the last one that we did was with super trainer Lacey Green, which was an amazing one to sort of end the year on, because her positivity is so amazing. And I think that's just really good, a good place to put a pause, and then we'll go from there. And I'm also really considering doing a private podcast. This was a new idea that was floated by me last week during my business and mindset intensive, the idea of a private podcast. I don't even know what that is quite yet, but you can best bet I'm going to figure it out. Something that might be exclusive for my business partner team. Something that's where I'm really thinking about, like a private podcast that only they can access. Doesn't that sound amazing? I just really love video, and I really love the instant interaction. That's the part I love so much. That was the part that I didn't love with the podcast, that I was having these awesome conversations, or I had these thoughts, and I'd go up and sit in a room by myself, and I'd record them on a microphone, and then I'd put out in the world, and I'd be like, I hope someone listens. But when we do this, like, this is like having a conversation in real life. And this is what I want to do. I want to have real life interaction. And so when in my inner circle, when we're live, that's what I'm getting. We're actually having real life conversations. They're asking questions, I'm answering. It's not randos showing up. It's like real life humans who get me and all of that. And I want the interaction. I just don't want to go up to a room with a microphone and just sit and record something by myself and hope people like it. I want the interaction. So that feeds my soul. And that's the decision that we're going to put the Project 100 podcast on pause so that I can go feed my soul a little bit more over in the IG subscriber community, the Inner Circle, and even more so with my business partner team, Sparta Nation. So that was the big announcement. Any thoughts, any questions, any of that, you just let me know. I will still be here for now on Monday mornings, just Energize Live for the world. And then after that, it'll be exclusive for those two groups. What else? I've had a lot of questions about the planner. Y'all, listen. Let me tell you something about the planner. When I get information about the planner, when I actually get a release date, I need you to know this. I will not keep it a secret, okay? You will, if you're on the wait list, you're going to get emails. If you're in my Compass community, you're going to get first access. I'm going to have it all over my stories. I'm going to have it on a post. Like, I promise you, when we actually get information about the planner, I will not keep it a secret. You will know it. And we're just waiting. Everything is just so backed up with production. And I've gotten the prototype. I've signed off on the prototype. We're just waiting for them to make them. And everything's just really backed up. I promise you that when I know something, I will not keep it a secret, because why would I do that? Why would I know that and not tell you that? So if you are not on the wait list for the planner, run to the links in my bio today and get on the wait list, because that group who's on the wait list and the group who's in the Compass community right now, the membership, you're going to get first dibs. You're going to know it first before anybody else. And well, I'll know it first. And then they'll know it first, and then you'll know it first. Someone even in the community, like, do we have any information? I'm like, y'all, I promise I will not keep it a secret. I will not keep it to myself. As soon as I know something, I will tell you. I promise, promise, promise. So, okay, there's that. So we talked about the podcast. We talked about the Inner Circle. We talked about business opportunity, talked about the planner. And then last but not least, if you have not registered for that free workshop that's happening on Wednesday with my business and mindset coach, Brad Bizjack, please go do that. It is free. Please don't ask me if there's going to be a recording. It's 2023. You know there likely will be, but you won't get it if you don't register. So does it hurt you to register? No, it does not. So go right now and register for that free workshop, because he's talking about making this your breakthrough year. And I know from conversations that we have on here, from conversations in my DMs, that so many people are like, I can't get it going. I don't know what the problem is. I'm on a plateau, all the things. You don't get to keep saying that and do nothing about it. I said what I said. So you need to take yourself over. You need to take yourself over to the links in my bio. And number 1, get yourself on the wait list for the planner. Number 2, register for the free workshop. What else was in my planner? Number 3, I do have a link to my magical morning cocktail over there, so you can go do that too. You need to sign up for Instagram, subscribe. Like, there's all the things are the links in my bio. So just take yourself over there, go register for that workshop. It's free. You're gonna love it. I mean, you already know how much he's changed my life. He could do the same for you. So go get registered for that workshop. Okay, it's a Monday. We got things to do. We got lives to change. We got goals to slay. We got all the things to do today. So cheers to Monday. Cheers to all the things. I'm around. DM me if you have any questions. Let's have conversations about your questions. And I appreciate y'all being on here. I look forward to seeing you on my team or in a circle, all the things. And let's truly make 2023 our breakthrough year. Happy Monday.